Are you confused about which chart to use in Excel? Tired of guessing whether a pie, a bar, or a scatter plot is the right choice? Don't worry. In the next couple of videos, I will cover each chart and teach you how to master charts in Excel. Not only will I show you how to insert every major chart type, but you'll also learn exactly which chart to choose for any kind of data. So, whether you're preparing a business report, a school project, or a professional dashboard, these tutorials will help you make your charts clear, smart, and impactful. I will create a separate playlist for these chart-specific tutorials. Let's dive in and bring your data to life. But before that, if you could take a moment to subscribe to my channel, that would be much appreciated. Let's jump in now. Just to show you how each chart serves different purposes, I have created a different sheet for each chart with some sample data. Let's start with column chart sheet today. First of all, to create any kind of chart, you will need to select the data range that you want on the chart. So let's select our data range. Now, go to the Insert tab and you can choose the desired chart from the ribbon itself, but let's look at the entire range of options by clicking on this arrow sign. And you will see some chart recommendations from Excel based on your data selection. But let's click on all charts instead to get the full list. There you go. You have a full list of chart and a preview of how your chart would look like based on your selection. We will cover each chart day by day. Let's start with column chart today. You have 7 different options of how you can show a column chart in Excel, and the default is clustered column. You will get 2 previews for each column chart type, one with each bar having the same color, and one with each bar having different color. Clustered column chart would have a separate bar for each month, and the user can see the trend horizontally, as in which month has performed the best and which month has the worst sales. For example, April and December month are the best months for sales, while March and August have been the worst months. Let's jump to stacked column now. Interestingly, the left preview in stacked column chart is same as clustered column, but the one to the right show a bar with multiple layers representing each month. This is basically showing you how much revenue the business has seen over this period and how much each month has contributed. Let's jump on to the next one. 100% stacked column. This one is not very different from simple stacked column, but represents each month's contribution as a percentage of total sales, with total sales being 100%. The preview on the left is useless in this case. Next 4 column charts are just 3D versions of what we have covered so far, except for the last one. 3D column chart. I would avoid using it as when it comes to this chart. Charts are meant to be showing a trend and not confuse the user. In this case, it is very difficult to judge the actual height of 3D columns accurately, as they are not based on flat horizontal line. I will choose either clustered or stacked column chart in the given case. But mention in comment section below, which column chart is your favorite and why? I am going with the simple clustered chart. Now that we have inserted a chart, it's time to polish it. To the right, we have got some formatting options. Chart elements, chart styles, and chart filters. You can use chart element section to add or remove any of these elements to or from the chart. These include axes, axis title, chart title, data labels, data table, error bars, grid lines, legend, and trend line. The chart style option, on the other hand, allows you to adopt a quick chart style, which may suit your requirement. And the chart filter allows you to select one or multiple months from that data set that you want to show on the chart. Or you can use this to hide some data as well. Now, if you want to add minor grid lines for your chart to look detailed, or you even want to format the axes, just right-click on the axes, add major or minor grid lines, or format axis, and you can format the chart as you want. There are hundreds of ways to play with a chart. And now I will leave you to explore them on your own. That's it for today. Practice with your own data and master Excel. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends. Comment if there is anything I can help you with. Also, don't forget to hit subscribe button so that you don't miss my daily updates. I will see you in the next video where we will cover line charts.